Today we make a return to Battlefield 4. I admit it, my last 2 weeks of playing Battlefield have been chock full of hardline, and I'm fairly sure a large number of you will have noticed that from the content that I've been posting on my channel. I've now finished the single player walkthrough, so no more spamming of your sub box with that, and I'm back from holiday as well, which means I can get down to business and start running these 2 games side by side. I promised you guys I wasn't going to leave Battlefield 4 behind, and I'm sticking to my word. So, what have we got to talk about today then? Well, if you read the title, and I'm sure that you did, then you'll know that we are to be expecting a new DLC drop for Battlefield 4 sometime soon, in May to be exact, and we're getting a weapon drop. Dubbed the Weapon Crate DLC, this announcement was made alongside the article that details all of the dates and competitions coming in the next round of Battlefest, an event that's run by the guys at DICE LA and EA as well, throwing out double XP weekends amongst other cool stuff that you can win. And the announcement was made as follows. Note that even more Battlefield 4 events will occur after Battlefest. At the end of May, the Weapons Crate DLC will drop, containing 5 new weapons and the new Gunmaster game mode. Also, the community map project continues, letting you design a multiplayer level together with DICE. This pretty much confirms what David Serland, lead developer at DICE LA, has been touting since the beginning of BF4's extended support. He stated way back last year that it was DICE LA's intention to provide the community not just with updates to what we have in Battlefield 4 right now, but to extend upon that with new maps, returning fan favourite maps, and various other additions. Now, we know what DICE are like when it comes to new content. They like to tease us and then milk it for all that it's worth. So to go along with this announcement, JJJU, one of DICE LA's awesome engineers, has been up to no good and has been teasing the whole community about these weapons over Twitter with a series of cleverly taken screenshots. And so far, from what we can work out, the AN-94 appears to be making a return, along with a couple of new faces. Starting with the screenshots from Caspian Border right here, we think that the weapon showcased is the OTS-14, which is a Russian bullpup rifle based mostly off the older AKS-74U, which is a weapon that we last saw in Battlefield 3. Apparently, the OTS-14 takes a lot of what was really good about the AKS-74U and updates its design. Next, we have what appears to be the Model 1894, which is a lever-action rifle, and what most people might mistake for a shotgun, because it does kinda look like one. As the name might suggest though, this weapon is pretty old, being first put into production in 1894, which is fucking years ago. But more up-to-date models have been made to replicate the older chassis, so if we're correct in thinking here, it's likely that we will see a newer model of this come with the weapon crate itself. Here, we have a screenshot that appears to be just the moon on Hangar 21, but if we look a little bit closer, we can actually see in the far right-hand corner that the muzzle of a weapon that many of us who are veterans of the Battlefield franchise will know all too well. This is the muzzle of the AN-94 assault rifle, which people have been crying out for since Battlefield 4 first launched. I made a video about 9 months ago now asking for this weapon to be put back into the franchise in a future DLC, but that was way before we knew about the extended support. If this weapon makes the cut, I'll be one happy Westie. And here, for our final weapon that we have a screenshot for right now, we think is the L86A2, which is the machine gun variant of the super popular L85A2 rifle that we saw added into BF4 with the China Rising DLC. I for one would be really pleased to see this in Battlefield 4. Not only is it a British weapon, but it's one of the cartridge-fed LMGs like the RPK. Provides you with a little bit more manageable recoil pattern, similar to what you'd find on an assault rifle, but with a higher magazine count which might let you take out more enemies, but not one so high that it can compete with weapons using belt-fed ammunition like the M249 or the PKP. Along with these weapons that we currently suspect to be in the weapon crate, there will be one more which hasn't been teased by JJJU yet, but no doubt that will happen at some point. And returning also is the Gunmaster game mode. The last time we saw this was in BF3's Close Quarter DLC, which was nearly 3.5 years ago now. Blitz your way through a ladder of weapons and then perform a knife takedown at the end of the round to win the game. So there you have it, all up to date with what's coming to us soon in Battlefield 4. I'll be picking back up the community test environment as well, as there's some really cool stuff being worked on in there right now, like the night maps, and also we're expecting some of the first builds of the community map project to make their way into the CTE too. To get access to the CTE, you need to be a premium owner of Battlefield 4 and have a PC that's capable of running Battlefield 4. Unfortunately, you can't get access to CTE on the consoles right now. If you aren't a premium member, then you can head over to my G2A page, g2a.com/r/Westy, where you can pick it up for a little bit cheaper, and then you can use the code WEST for an additional discount too. What this will do is give you access to the CTE, which will allow you to test the upcoming night maps and the community map project that's being worked on right now. You can't do that in the base game, which is kind of unfortunate, but if you do want to be able to test these things before they make them out into the final build of Battlefield 4, then make sure you go and make yourself a premium member. But thank you very much for watching today, guys. If you could leave me a rating and a comment, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But until next time, my name is Westy, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.